The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello and thanks for joining us for Sunday's news. In this edition, BBC training enhances journalism skills, Melanesian culture to be promoted through MOU signing, and PNG chief's prospect arrives in the country. 6 Papua New Guinea journalists and a cameraman completed a 3-month BBC Media Action Program that aims to support Papua New Guinea journalists in producing engaging, audience-centered public interest media content that adheres to the highest journalistic standards and principles. The program began in January and ended in March with participants showcasing their content during the closing ceremony on Friday, March 15, 2026. The 6 journalists from NBC TV, MTV, PNG FM, Post Korea, TVWAN and a cameraman from TVWAN showcased their news pieces during the closing ceremony on Friday after completing the 3-month BBC Media Action Specific Region Media Strengthening Pilot Project conducted in PNG and Fiji. The project was funded by the British government in partnership with the Media Council. Participants were issued a 3,000 kina grant each to implement the project. The project was facilitated by lead mentor Anne Reveal, a former editor with the BBC News. Anne sent an appreciation video as she was unable to attend.
To be ambitious, to create impact, to be creative, and they did all of these. And every week I was surprised, not just by the range and scope of the stories they tackled, but also the depth and the creativity that they came up with to make themselves more prominent in their stories, to tell the story better, and to think always about the audience. I think they achieved all of that, and I'm extremely proud to have worked with them.
BBC Media Action Coordinator Rayleigh Kanamon said the key highlight of this project was to bridge the gap that has been lacking in newsrooms, such as upskilling our journalists to produce high-standard news content.
Things that we're realizing that mentorship program was that the opportunity that our mentees, and I'm grateful also for the editors, the newsrooms who were able to willingly offer us the reporters from the newsroom duties to be part of that program. So they were not taken off the newsroom, they were doing the newsroom plus this one as well.
The participants share their experience, highlight challenges faced, and the success of the project.
During the training was they impacted the stories that we do for our audience. Yeah, that was one of the things that I take away for us, many of us, that we did not see that, but when we undertake that training, we saw that, oh no, we were doing stories basically for our audience, and it kind of changes our perspective on how to report.
How they're doing stories, but at the end of the day, we don't know whether we're doing the right thing or not. Mm-hmm. So through this project, we really picked up our strengths and weaknesses.
Working outside of the outside centers, like one person doing all the jobs. And it was really hard, but I've managed.
Media Council President Neville Choi thanked the BBC Media Action for the training, saying that training is vital for journalist development and hopes it continues. Other newsroom editors share similar sentiments.
It should not reflect you, the journalist, it should reflect the issue. And that's what I got. And Francis did a really good job with the camera work in that first story. The different angles, every time they were talking about something, the camera was shot from the perspective of that particular thing. So he gave you that sense of where the story was coming from.
Are we doing enough? Are there available programs within the television station or radio that is available to project those sort of? So that has also given me that opportunity to sit down and really assess where we are at the moment and where we can improve.
20 traffic officers were awarded certificates on Friday, 15th March 2026 after completing a 6-week intensive method of instructional training course at the Bomana National Center of Excellence in the National Capital District. This marks the first formal training for traffic officers after more than 20 years. Participants included 17 officers from the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary Traffic Division, 2 from the Road Traffic Authority, and 1 from the Department of Transport took part in the training. Deputy Commissioner of Police Special Operations Donald Yamasumbi highlighted the significance of the training as a collaborative effort among key government agencies. He linked the initiative to the government's Connect PNG program, which is expanding road networks across provinces. He urged officers to use their training to identify gaps, develop new training packages, and build public trust in road safety. Assistant Police Commissioner for Training, Silva Sika, reminded graduates that they had received instruction-level competency and could be called upon to deliver future courses. The training reflects growing collaboration among RPNGC, RTA and DOT, with a standard goal of advancing road safety in Papua New Guinea. You're watching TVWAN News. We'll be back with more stories after the break.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSB's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSB's One Talk Wallet. PSB's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
When you're all in, anything can happen. Grab a Coca-Cola and enjoy the moment.
Cold Power Citrus Blast uses stain-fighting active particles to remove dirt, grease and stains from your family's washing with less scrubbing and rubbing, reducing wear and tear and saving you time. Cold Power Citrus Blast has an amazing citrus fragrance that gives that extra freshness that will last all day long.
Welcome back. The National Cultural Commission under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture recently signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Melanesian Spearhead Group Secretariat to strengthen regional cooperation to promote and preserve Melanesian culture and heritage. The MOU was signed recently in Port Moresby.
Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture Belden Nama highlighted the importance of the agreement in advancing joint efforts to safeguard indigenous knowledge, strengthen cultural industries, and integrate culture into sustainable development and regional identity across the Melanesian Spearhead Group member countries. He said the MOU would create a stronger and more concrete understanding among Melanesian countries with the intention of extending such cooperation to other Pacific Island nations in the future.
And then MIPLA by launching the website that every 4th of December, the provincial government day, time we celebrate, same time this cultural show by come up.
The National Cultural Commission assured Minister Nama and the MSG delegation that the Commission would work diligently to ensure the successful implementation of the MOU for the benefit of all parties involved. Through this partnership, Papua New Guinea and the MSG Secretariat reaffirmed their commitment to preserving and promoting the rich cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and identity of the Melanesian people for future generations. The agreement is also expected to create greater opportunities for cultural exchange, tourism development, and regional unity across Melanesia and the Pacific. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
The National Cultural Commission has officially certified the West Sepik Sel Kembang Cultural Show, marking a significant milestone for cultural preservation and tourism development in West Sepik Province.
The certificate presentation was held recently, declaring the event as a provincial cultural show to be hosted annually by the West Sepik Provincial Government in partnership with the National Cultural Corporation, the Papua New Guinea Tourism Promotion Authority, and other stakeholders. Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Belden Nama, presented the certificate of recognition to Governor Tony Wowo and announced that the cultural show will be staged annually on the 4th of December beginning this year. Minister Nama described West Sepik Province as a unique gateway to Asia and said the province was well positioned to host a cultural event capable of attracting both local and international visitors.
Firstly is to document and safeguard endangered Melanesian heritage. Our languages are fast eroding, fading away. Our culture is not being passed down to the younger generation. You know, we say in PNG the younger generation are Facebook generation, social media generation. This is why this MOU is so important for us to safeguard our culture. So through this MOU, this document will now help us to safeguard the Melanesian heritage.
The National Cultural Commission Executive Director, Stephen Kilanda, commended the leadership of the provincial government and its administration for taking the initiative to register the provincial cultural show with the NCC. Kilanda also acknowledged the support of Minister Nama and described the initiative as an important step toward strengthening cultural preservation and promotion in the province. He further appealed to provincial governments throughout the country to support and invest in cultural activities within their respective provinces. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
Sports news is up next. After the break, NRL player tours PNG Chiefs facility.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's OneTalk wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our OneTalks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's OneTalk wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
When you're all in, anything can happen. Grab a Coca-Cola and enjoy the moment.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE.
Kids in Papua New Guinea love to smile and spread joy. And when they smile, it lights up our world. Come on, Mom, it's you first. Do the 1, 2, 3. Wake up. Brush your teeth. Smile. Let's spread some smiles in PNG with Colgate.
Are you ready to get accelerated up? Freeway Motors got the hottest coffee tray Land Cruiser you've been searching for. Fully kitted diesel engine Toyota Land Cruiser dual cab. Adjustable steer, AM, FM, and Bluetooth for your entertainment and more. It's now or never. Hurry! Come into our 4-mile branch to inspect this beauty and get blown away. And live with a powerful, stylish, open-back Land Cruiser and drive in style.
Welcome back. PNG Chiefs continue its recruitment drive, with the club bringing a prospect and New South Wales Blues and Sydney Roosters player Connor Watson today to tour the club's facilities in Port Moresby. Watson could sign with the club as Chief number 3 after this tour.
The New South Wales Blues and Sydney Roosters utility player Connor Watson arrived in Papua New Guinea earlier today along with his wife Kiana Flannett. They were accompanied by the PNG Chiefs CEO Lorna McPherson. Watson is on the tour with the Chiefs, hoping to secure a contract for the 2028 NRL season. Should he get the pen on the paper, he will become the Chiefs number 3.
Yeah, excited to come over and have a look. I guess a big part about it is showing Kiana the country and making sure that it works for both of us. So we're excited for the next day, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Watson admitted that he had spoken to Chief number 1 Jerome Luai about the possibility of joining the Chiefs, and money is not the whole reason why he has decided to take a trip with the Chiefs to PNG.
Obviously the money helps start the conversations, but to come over here to see the impact that you can have on a country, I think that it goes a long way as well. You can't just come here for money, you're not going to enjoy the experience. So
this is not the first time for Watson to set foot in PNG. He was with the Sydney Roosters players last December, exploring the historic Kokoda Trail.
I come over here in December, saw how beautiful the country was, how much the people love rugby league. Even on the trail, there's no internet and stuff up there, and everyone knew all of us boys when we sort of come through. So we love that experience. So
CEO of PNG Chiefs, Lorna McPherson, welcomed Watson to PNG. She said joining the PNG franchise is for the worthy cause and expects the New South Wales Blues representative player to sign with the club ahead of the 2028 season.
We're all excited about having them here. Hopefully we're going to go and see the Hunters game as well. We'll go up to Airways and have a look around, show them supermarkets and show them what life's like as well. Because it's a big decision when you change countries and you come in new countries. So, but really excited to have them here.
Watson and his partner Kiana have enjoyed the rest of the day in Port Moresby. They have also watched the PNG Hunters match against the South Logan Magpies. They are expected to return to Australia tomorrow. Rex Lita, TV1 Sports.
This ends the sports segment, and now the weather. Southern, isolated showers and thunderstorm. Momase, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain over West Sepik. New Guinea Islands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain over Bougainville and New Britain Island. And Highlands, scattered morning fog, then isolated showers and thunderstorms with few areas of rain and rain drizzles. And that ends Sunday's news. Stay tuned as the program continues with NRL. Watch the Panthers and Dragons match live on TV1 Sports 1. Have a pleasant week. Good night.
The PNG LNG project has now generated